Hello and welcome back to Pin My Podfic. This will be the reading of Equilibrium by meaningless underscore or Mew. Another one shot, because I got time to. So, I'm gonna get to it now. Summary. He is meaningless death, and he is life well lived. He is the blood pulsing in your heart, and he is the flowers gifted in health and sickness. Somewhere, past prose and poetry, a figure writes a tale. They twist their words into sharp lines, short yet powerful. He is meaningless death, and he is life well lived. He is the blood pulsing in your heart, and he is the flowers gifted in health and sickness. He has commanded 1,000-strong armies, and he has recklessly entered brawls. He hears the screams of the damned, and he hears the words whispered in silent fear. His eyes hold the fury of child soldiers and those abandoned by their loved ones. He is very strong emotion, the ones that are all-consuming and ever-oppressing. His actions are divine and devilish. The earth is the product of him, and he, the child of the earth. He is the rush of adrenaline coursing through your veins, the blood dripping on barren, scorched dirt. The mass graves of children, the mangled corpses of the victims of plague, the silent battlefield when screams echo and return distorted and twisted. He is the figure after death, and the one who has cradled all life born into his flawed world. But he is not a divine beast of death and destruction, nor of life and light. His dominion is of the equilibrium between all things, the youngest of the divine council and the creator of the universe. He does not bleed gold nor red, but a black ichor of tears and ash. He is the equilibrium of the moment before the event horizon, and scales tipped in perfect balance. But he is unfairness and extremes and brutal justice. He is the judge, jury, and executioner of divine punishment, the last law laid down by the weathered hands. He was the one who birthed stars and planets, and he will be the one to hold them in the eternal darkness of fate he creates. He is the product of wars between the gods, and the mother of the divine creatures. He is of budding flowers and rotting rib cages. His hands have raised the plants and the predators, and he is the cradling graves of final demise. Skin bruises black and blue, and newly stitched tissue covers his body. An eternally young face and an unending existence. He is cruel and benevolent, kind but ruthless. He is the god of the extreme and the god of equals. He is the equation and the answer. The world has built him, and he has cared so dearly for it. His most favorite creation was humanity, and he descended into it to learn more. A life of quiet relaxation and beachside parties, that was what he wanted. But the child of strategy and chance had other plans in mind. "Dream, please," the boy cried out, blonde hair streaked with white, signaling revival. "No, you kept secrets from me. You kept a base under your house. You don't deserve to see me again." The man clad in green and hatred said, "Finality." A flash of purple and white, and the shattered portal, broken by a blinking block, left a child younger than the end and older than existence, sobbing in a wasteland of craters and ash. He built a tower to fall, staring out at the stars. A whispered song echoed from his mouth. "Oh, sweet child divine, can't you see the way you shine? The world will hold you close, and you will never be alone." A tear fell. "I'll never be alone. I made this world, and it cast me back out. They don't deserve my protection. I am divine, holy, broken, but they will remember my name." A beast stalked the town, 7 feet tall and 6 bloody wings. For he is war and nuclear warfare. The people politely ignored the waiting fear, walking past it and preparing for the end. But a god is patient, so he waits. He can wait, and he creates an egg to grow to his full power in, drawing the poor souls into his arms and converting them into his puppets. The remaining ones detonate a nuke atop his chrysalis. He emerges from the rubble as a husk of his exiled form. Well, look at what we have here. The people I loved attacking my chrysalis? How cute. The boy with horns froze, staring at the figure of his long dead brother. Tommy? The god just smiles. That's my name in this world, perhaps. But I have no true name, for I am the universe and the end of it all. The boar man whispered. The equilibrium. I see that at least one of you knows who I am. 6 wings spread from the false boy's back. One half gold, the other silver red. An emblem is scorched into his forehead. A scale in balance. His brow is laden with a crown of thorns and bones. A robe of stars and void wrapping his figure. He is the same boy as before, but he is divine and unholy, and so very right. The blood-red vines form into a beastly wolf behind him, snarling down at those foolish enough to incur his wrath. I am divine, and more than you could ever be. I have created the gods you pray to, and I will cradle them in their ends. I have seen too much and too little to be considered mortal. I donned the skin of a child to learn from my creations, but all I learned was the same thing that I have always known. Humanity was my worst mistake. I can see that clearly enough. I still love you, but I cannot allow for you to stay. He turned, walked to the crater of a nation, and summoned the protectors of the gods. Withers soar on broken souls. The under dragons flew on useless streams, and the wardens crawled out from the skulk on rage and meaningless death. He called them to his arms, caring for them gently, and revived the ones he lost to the limbo. Welcome, old friends. You're just in time to see the end of your world. The wardens were stronger than mortal blades. The dragons were faster than light and darkness. The withers were master of decaying magic no human could comprehend. In the end, it was not a fair fight. But that is what he is. Equilibriums and event horizons, warped into unfair and arbitrary rules. He is the dealer of fate and the cradle of justice, because justice is not blind, and he has seen far too much to be innocent. He is creation, and he was born at the end of time. It takes a lot to piss him off, but his anger is overwhelming. And that was it for this fic, Equilibrium, by Missing Noah's Ditto _or Mew. Check them out. Link will always, as always, link to the author's account will be in the description, and link to the fic will also be in the description. And guys, this is my third podfic of one of their one-shots. I am definitely gonna do as many podfics of their work as possible before I'm too busy to do podfics on a regular basis. So, with all that said, hydrate or die straight, and have a good rest of your day, whatever time of day it is, and the rest of your day too. And that's it. Bye.